Hi, FlossTube. This is Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And Jason with Karen on a very special episode.
So today is our 5-year FlossTubiversary, as well as our 100th episode.
Yeah! Woo!
So thank you for joining us and watching, and we hope you enjoy this video.
Oh gosh, there are people who have known us for 5 years.
There are some, yes.
I might not know any of them. Well, I know some of them. But there are some of them that I might not know at all. Like, you look at all the comments.
Right.
So, thank you to all of you who have been here for 5 years. And thank you to those who are just joining us today. And those who may have joined us like a year ago or 2 years ago, whatever. But
Yes.
we love you all.
We appreciate you watching. So we'll just get started. So new starts. This is actually a start and a finish. It's Moonlit Owl by Wild Violet Cross Stitch, and it's just on some 14 count navy Aida. So, and I had a bunch of yellow in the orts. It had gotten separated from.
It was separated from its skein, and so we didn't know what color it was.
I mean, I could have tried to match it up, but I just threw it in with the orts, and so I stitched that with that. I wasn't sure if there was going to be.
It looks good.
I wasn't sure if there was going to be enough for the entire owl, but there was. So.
Any ideas to what you want to fully finish it as?
I have an idea.
Ooh, do you want to share?
Sure, but I would need. So, I've wanted to have a needle book, and so I was thinking this could be the cover of the needle book, and then I could stitch another pattern of some sort that's a similar size, and for the back, and then have wool felt in the middle, and I don't know. I don't know how well it would work, but that's an idea. We'll see.
I've never heard of a needle book. I don't know what a needle book is.
It's just a little thing that has like a cover, a back cover, and it's got just like some wool felt in the middle that you can put your needles in.
Oh, okay.
So, we'll see. But that's my thought at the moment.
It's a needle minder for needles that aren't needing to be minded right now.
Kind of. So my next one.
Is it this?
Yep.
The next one's this. It's a lot.
So I will insert a picture. So this is Bloom by Hicks Creates, and it's a freebie on her website. And this is on 18 count Swagger Vintage Country Mocha Aida. So I'm only doing the bloom part of it. It's got a flower over the top as well. I'm just doing the bloom part, but I'm using orts, and right now I'm using this. Once again, it got separated from the skein, so there's quite a bit of it. I think it's like maybe a DMC variegated. I don't know. It's green. I'm stitching, and
did you know that this was here, or did you
yes.
put that there?
So this is the bottom from one of his whatchamacallit?
Dragons.
And there was interfacing on it, so I just started stitching on it. But then I noticed it was peeling off, so then I peeled off the interfacing because it's a lot easier to stitch if you're not stitching through the interfacing.
That was weird to see interfacing.
So those are my new starts, and then my whips. So I will insert a picture of what this looks like when it's done, but it's His Name is Jesus by Martha Pilgrim / Joyful Expressions, and it's a freebie on their website if you sign up for their newsletter. And this is on 14 count Picture This plus Heroic Aida, and I'm stitching it using a toile. So I have 3 of the 4 colors now on there that I've picked out.
Red is left, right?
Yeah. The center part is going to be red, but all the words around it are going to be in these colors.
Green, purple, and blue.
So I'm loving how it's looking. I'm getting a bit tired of it though, so I may not be working.
You keep it for like a Sunday stitch, don't you?
I've been stitching it on every Sunday, but I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit tired of it, so I might focus on other pieces. I've got plenty of pieces. During the week, I focus mostly on model stitching, but on Sundays, I just like whatever I want to stitch. And I might stitch on maybe this next one.
This is okay. This goes in.
Yeah, which is Unicorn in Captivity by Wild Violet Cross Stitch on 16 count Picture This plus Mystic Aida. So I haven't worked on this one. I worked on this one a little bit, but not a lot. But I'm thinking maybe I'll pull this one out on Sundays again and work on it.
I don't know where to put this stuff.
We have a lot on the table.
You've got so much.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah, I'll hold it up for you again.
So I'm thinking I might focus on this on Sundays or Christmas presents that I've got or other. I have lots of projects, but I'm a little tired of the other one, so I might take a little break and maybe work on this one because I'm feeling the urge to make some progress on this one. And then
last whip, but no, this isn't the last whip.
Nope, it's not.
Holy moly, you have a lot of whips.
I had considered because it was going to be the 100th episode and the 5-2 FlossTubiversary, I'd consider stitching on all of my patterns that I have currently going, or, you know, all my whips to do a whip parade, but I just...
Oh, no, that's a lot.
I was not up to it.
She has a spreadsheet of whips. A spreadsheet. Well, most of you probably have spreadsheets of whips, too.
Well, but I only have like 15, 16 whips. There's people out there who have 100 plus whips. So I
can't fathom it. I have... How many whips do I have?
You probably have 6 or 7.
I need to finish those.
Yeah.
I really do. Anyway, her next whip is...
Celtic Summer by Lavender and Lace.
And it's stitched on.
As a mystery 28 count linen. But I started beading. So I finished the border and all the stitching, hopefully. In the beading, I've already found some stitches I missed. But, you know, in theory, all the stitching's done.
I'll zoom in.
But I'm getting... So I've gotten the beads done on here, and I'm working on the top border of beads right now. But
I will come in here so you can hopefully...
And I'm just putting them on with a half stitch because it's easy. And I'm currently just using a floss color that matches the fabric. I don't know if I'll do something different at some point, but for now I'm just using a floss color that matches the fabric to attach the beads. One thing I did notice though is with the tacky bob, some of them it's taking the finish off of it. Like it's
like a gold and one of the greens, isn't it?
Yeah. So, and on their website, Wichelt's website, it says that there's a delicate finish on some beads, and those are ones that I looked up that they do have a delicate finish. So it's making it harder to bead because I'm having then to use like just a bead tray for like that I used when I used to do jewelry, but it's just, you know, kind of felt along the top of the bead tray or whatever, and I don't know, it just makes it a little harder, takes up more space, etc. Anyways,
but getting through it,
making progress, and that's what's good. So then next one is Stitching Shelf Mini by Heaven and Earth Designs, art by Amy Stewart. And this is on 25 count Zweigart Easy Count Lugana 1/1. And so I worked mostly in greens, and I actually wanted to show you why. So I was working on the spring section, and I was going to keep working on the spring section. But one, I didn't feel like changing colors, and two, so Jason had got me this for Christmas a couple years back, and that's what I'm using this is about half the floss needed for the pattern. So I picked the ones that had the most
coverage?
Floss in the most number of stitches in the pattern. But if you can see this one right here, the little peg thing has fallen off. So I figure I'll just keep doing that color until I either get to a place that's too far away for me to count to, or I run out of the floss for there. But that's why I decided to keep going. So that's why I was working in the summer section rather than...
It's summer enough.
It does.
It's hot enough on some days.
Yeah, it is warm out. Yeah. So
lastly.
Yes, my last whip is my bookshelf tracker. It's my design, and like I said previously, if you want this design for now, it's free if you ask me for it. But at some point I plan to release it in my Etsy shop. So I'm tracking my genres of the books I'm reading. And
January, February, March, April, May.
So I'm just, I have different colors picked for different genres. And
what is pink?
Pink is modern.
And what is purple?
Contemporary romance. Purple is fairy tale spinoffs.
Oh, hence why it was mostly those two colors in February. Because it's romance and fairy tales, so that makes sense. And gold is Sunday reading?
Yeah. So Sundays I read church books and like family histories and things with church and family history bent. So I just am using gold this year for that.
It looks... Sorry. I'm sitting here just captivated by it and not showing you guys. I apologize. But that's where it is.
So lots of books. I love reading, and I'm having fun doing this. All right, so Jason's whips, he's working on a model stitch, so he doesn't have anything to show. I don't have any finishes. My FFOs are models that
Karen has a fully finished that she's finished. Oh yeah, you're saying it right now. I interrupted.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I'm so sorry.
So models, but I was hoping to get some of them released, but I didn't for this video. So hopefully, maybe by the next video, I have, we'll see.
I have a thing that I stitched that's fully finished that we can't show because it's a model, and so it's because she fully finished
I
it.
have stuff my model stitcher Lisa stitched for me for City Stitching that I have fully finished, and I need to finish getting the pattern ready and get them released. And then I have another model stitch that I model stitched that I need to get fully finished and released. I still have some other ones, but those other ones aren't even on my radar right now.
So keep an eye out because we'll be having a lot of things hitting the shop hopefully in the next month.
We'll see how much I can get done. So design and shop. So the Stitchers Collective, last time I talked about how they had the Earth Day. Don't put that in quite yet. Earth Day.
Yes, ma'am. Woo! Woo! Don't do that. Yes, ma'am. Woo. So Stitchers Collective.
The Earth Day thing. And I bought that patterns. But I also discovered that I could join.
So you had bought an Earth Day pattern for the Earth Day event that they held.
It was so they had it was a charity thing. You donated to charity, and then you could get like the 30 patterns or whatever. But I found out that you can, like as a designer, I could join it, and so it's like a Discord server where you can ask questions, get advice, just chat, and so that's been really nice. I've really enjoyed that. There's other things like it's like I should take better advantage of this, but my anxiety or stress or
burned
whatever,
outness,
keeps me from it. But at least I've gotten some help. Like it's good. It's still good. So new patterns will be coming soonish. Hopefully by the next video, there will be at least one new release. Hopefully more. And then I'm trying out something new and different.
I apologize for getting super close to you right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing you want to show that.
Yeah. So I don't know how many of you have heard of Redbubble, but it's a place where artists can upload art and then people can get it on different things like mugs, t-shirts, or little bags or stickers. So I have 5 designs up right now.
So as you notice.
So, but you'll also notice I rearranged it for this. These is not the same order as these. I'm also thinking to do one of each pumpkin. So like, let me see if I can. So I also got the stickers. Got stickers with the pumpkins on it. So I got stickers and then I got this because I wanted to see what the pouch is like. This is their smallest size of pouch. The zipper's a little tough, and it's not a soft finish. It's a kind of a rough thing, but it still looks really cute. So it's just another way to like use my art, and I don't know if anyone will buy anything, but I'm trying it out. I'm having fun with it. So this is a pattern I actually haven't released yet. Originally it was gonna, you can see it up there in our video. Originally it was going to be for when I created a Patreon. I have since decided I'm not doing a Patreon. So it's going to be the giveaway for people who sign up for my newsletter, which I haven't set up yet. But that's one of the things on the Stitchers Collective. I said, hey, what do people use? So I got, some suggestions, So that's nice. But hopefully maybe by my next video I'll have my newsletter up, because my thought is to do a monthly newsletter. And yeah. So another one is my plaid watermelon, which is from my Plaid Summer series. And then my Christmas tree row, plaid umbrella, which is from my spring plaid section.
And that looks like everything.
Yeah.
Because you showed off those.
Yeah. And I tried different kinds. So like these ones, I don't know if you can tell, it's a clear background. And then like these ones, I made it so the stickers had a background because I didn't want it to have the zigzaggy. Because with these ones, and this is, I'm not happy about, but the line, the sticker is not matching up with that. On most of these ones, the line didn't match up, which I am not happy about. But like this one's, it matched up fine. So I got some glossy ones. These ones I think are more matte. And then there's the clear kind. So I wanted to try them out. See how big, these were the smallest size. I expected them to be a little bit smaller than this, but there's bigger sizes, which I'm like, wow, that's gonna be big if they're bigger sizes. But anyways, trying out something new and repurposing different things that I've done. So, yeah.
So now everything is over your sheet.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's put these back in here.
I can take care of it.
Okay.
You just keep looking at me.
These need to be out again for later, but.
Oh, for haul?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, a family friend, I was able to get, well, no, actually do this first. Let's do Wichelt because it's on top.
Okay.
So Wichelt, I put in a new order. I've now since decided I need other things, so I got a bunch of beads.
A lot. I went through, she has trackers and PDFs and spreadsheets for everything that she does to make sure what she has. And she got a lot of beads.
So I usually go in and put it in myself, but I got really frustrated because work's been stressful lately, and then my computer, the screen wasn't turning on, and I was super frustrated. And so Jason went in and filled out the tracker for me to...
Trackers. You have multiple.
It's an Excel spreadsheet, and then it's a PDF.
Yeah, that's two. That's trackers. We want to be grammatically correct.
Okay.
Trackers. There were two of them. But so there were lots of beads. There was this Valentine's-y frame. What's it called? Primitive heart border, which is good. This like green colored border, a red colored frame, and a plum colored frame. So
yeah,
and then
this is
olive.
Yeah, olive 32 count linen.
And then this is sky blue, a touch of blue. 32
I really
count.
love this one. This one is more like I get it was supposed to be olive, but I expected it to be more green than it was. It's a very like late in the season olive tree, not the green of the olives themselves. Yeah, so I was expecting it to be. It's still fine, and I'll use it for something, but yeah.
I feel like this could be a good color for like an autumn stitch.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or like a summery stitch too. Not like the verdant summer, but like the end of summer, dry summer stitch. Yep.
So we'll see. So then I found my friend, because of health problems, they're getting rid of a lot of her stuff, and she has cross stitch stuff. So
a lot of cross stitch stuff. Hold on. Oh my goodness. My goodness.
I didn't take all of the books. I just took the ones that I wanted and ones that I thought people would want for me to give away. So some of these are ones that I will give away eventually, and some of them are ones that I want. But got some really cute patterns in them. So
wait, I should probably say these things because, well, if anybody's like you, what they're doing is they're stitching while they're doing this.
Okay.
So we have Santa like in different. I don't want to say seasons.
It says Santa across America, so it's like.
It is in different garb. We have some baby animals. So this one's foxes. On the back, they show jaguars, cheetahs, tigers, things like that. Flowers, different flower motifs. We've got cow puns. Mary's Moo-Moos is what it's called. And then we have more flowers. And more flowers. And teddy bears that are like mostly in like baby and family poses. And then we have an angel. This one is just this pattern. It's just the angel pattern. This is just a Christmas book. The front is stained glass, but the back you have a various Christmassy patterns. This one I think is Christmas as well.
Yeah.
It's just a ton of Christmas patterns. This one is Precious Moments, I think. Mm-hmm. That's that. This is for right there. And then there are some books.
I mean, this came with this book.
Oh, the cross stitch kit?
Yeah. And this book is actually my friend Jen, who taught me how to cross stitch, had this book. And so one of the first gifts I stitched was taking motifs from that.
And then we have Timeless Ornaments book.
As you can tell, I like Christmas stuff.
And a cross stitch Christmas book as well. So those are the books. There's also
a finished cross stitch. So it's just a little teddy bear with a little doll, and it's like it's matted and everything. It's not like in a frame, but so I'm thinking like I might offer this as a giveaway sometime, see if someone wants it.
And then there's this.
So this is meant to hold your patterns, but I don't think I will ever use it for that. Partially because it's heavy, and
it's really heavy. But a lot heavier than I expected. I was thinking
to maybe see if we could hang it on the wall and like stick my needle minders on it. That's my thought. And then, do you think you'll be able to show the other thing, or do you think it's going to be too...
Oh, that thing. Oh.
I don't know if we're going to be able to show it. I may need to insert a picture. So I don't know if you've seen these before, but they're like these sewing boxes, and they open...
Hold on, here. I've got to be very special. So both sides open, and so you have like compartments to hold all your supplies. This thing goes all the way through on the bottom, as you can see. And then, yeah.
So I'm thinking to maybe store some of my like finishing trims in there. We'll see if they fit, but that's my thought for it.
Okay.
So that's all the haul. So since it's been 5 years and it's 100th episode, we're gonna have an extra special giveaway. So
Oh wait, hold on. Since it's been what?
5 years.
And it's what?
Our 100th episode.
Yeah! Sorry, I forgot to do that insert. So I had to do the stuff with it.
So you have until the next video to enter, which will be approximately a month. I'd like you to be a subscriber. You need to be over 18 so you can give us your address. And then I'm going to give numbers and letters that you need to put in there in the
Listen
comments
very carefully
to know
so
what
you
you're
know
entering.
what you're signing up for.
Yeah, and it'll be randomly picked, you know, using either a random picker of some sort. So number 1.
So put 1 if you want one of these.
So 1 and then a letter.
A letter. So like 1A is going to be.
So wait, let me explain first.
Oh wait. Okay, fine.
So a lot of you may already have these patterns. I've given them away before. So a while back, years ago actually, I had tried to do printed patterns. And so I have all these printed patterns that I haven't been able to sell. So I like to give them away to anyone who might want them. So some of you may already have it, but anyone who wants this, so this is a giveaway. Anyone who enters and wants this automatically wins. So if you want any of these, you list it, you automatically win that. And one caveat, I don't think this will happen, but if I run out, it's first come, first serve. But I mean, my thing would have to go like super viral. I have like 25 plus of each of these. So we should be good, but you never know what might possibly happen.
Everybody shouts this out because, hey, it's like, come and get it. Come and get it.
I don't think I've had more than like 8 people ever enter a giveaway. But just on the off chance that something crazy happens, that is the caveat.
So, write 1A if you want the printed pattern for spring plaid. You get all 3 of these patterns. It's the flower, the butterfly, and the umbrella. Do 1, 2, or 1B.
So just 1, and then each of these has a letter to go with it. So spring is B.
Yeah. So, and you can they do like 1 A, B, C, D, E for all the ones they want?
All of them.
Okay, so 1 are the printed patterns. A is the spring. B is summer. You get all 3, the campfire, the watermelon, and the sandcastle.
And one note on these plaid ones is they have 3/4 stitches. On the digital listing, I have versions that have full stitches, but in these physical pattern, it's just the 3/4 ones with 3/4 stitches.
So A, spring, B, summer, C, plaid autumn, D is winter. You get the tree, the holly, and the snowflake. E is the red rose bookmark.
This is a side note, but our roses are blooming and they're orange and they're pretty.
Random insert here. So F is the white rose bookmark. G is a yellow rose bookmark. H is an owl sitting on books bookmark. It comes...
What?
No, this doesn't come with the alphabet.
Oh, no. The alphabet, once again, is part of the Etsy listing, but it's not part of this. Though if you get this and you want it, I will send it.
So H is owl on books. I is spring owl on books. J is graduation owl bookmark. K is the autumn owl. Thank you. Mm-hmm. L is a Christmas owl bookmark. M is books and holly for an ornament. N is nutcrackers. And these are all bookmarks. Though I think Karen did it once. Yeah. Like you can do it where it's framed too. That works as well.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the first giveaway. The second one is the stickers. So I've got these stickers. And so everyone can get at least one sticker, maybe more depending on how many people enter. Once again, unless I have a ton of people entering and I run out.
Sorry, I want to put these in order because they're now completely out of order.
Also, one note with these stitch ones, because they are
off,
you're gonna get ones that are off. I'm sorry.
We're going to try to send out the, like, first come, first serve. We're going to send out the ones that are on first.
There's only 2 that printed out correctly.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought there were, like, 3 or 4.
I only saw 2.
Because, like, these 2 printed right.
Are...
Those are off. It's off.
Off.
That's off.
And off.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's stinky poop.
So, but if you just want the center part, like, you could just cut it down and, you know, cut off the border. Because it's only the border that's messed up. But...
Yeah. So, anyway, 1 is the printed patterns with their corresponding letters. 2 is if you want a sticker. If you do 2A is going to be the stitch sticker. B is going to be... Okay, look, that's right. B is going to be the pumpkins sticker. Okay?
Pumpkins, yeah.
So, that's B. C is the watermelon stickers. Mm-hmm. Oop. Those ones. D are the Christmas tree stickers. So, these ones. And then E is the umbrella stickers.
Right. And so some of these I only have a few of, but once again, it'll be first come, first serve as far as who gets what and how many, depending on how many people enter.
Okay. 3, we only have 1 of it, so it's first come, first serve. Whoever signs up for the pumpkin bag.
Well, so it's not first come, first serve. It's going to be a random draw.
Oh, this one's random draw?
Yeah. So the next 3 are random draws. So the first 2, everyone can win. Because I wanted to support everybody. I wanted everyone to be able to get something if they wanted something. Mind you, it's only what I have to offer, but I wanted it. These next 3, I'm going to be drawing for.
So, okay, because next, yeah. So, random draw for 3. Type the number 3 if you want the pumpkin bag. Yes. This little bag.
And it does. I will show you. It does have this really big tag in it, but you can cut that out if you want it. But it has like washing instructions and stuff on it. But yeah.
So type 3 if you want that.
Yes.
Type 4 if you want this piece of hand-dyed fabric.
This piece of hand-dyed fabric.
It is a beautiful red, purpley.
Yeah, and this is fabric that I hand-dyed. It's not necessarily color fast, but if you want it, you would enter.
Type number 4.
4. And then 5 is needle minder. So I have a bunch of needle minders that some of them I had this on Etsy, but then I took them down because they hadn't sold for a long time. Some of them I never got listed for whatever reason. But yeah. And one of them is my book, so that's why I left this one out. I really love using the books, just saying. I like it because it kind of holds the needle in, keeps it from falling off. Anyways.
So type 4A if you would like the flower. 4B if you would like the fairy door.
There's multiple fairy door options.
There are multiple fairy door options.
And so with these also, I haven't decided if I'm just going to give away 1 of each category or 1 total. So enter for all of them if you want, and we'll see what I decide.
Fairy doors.
And they're kind of big, but I figure they can still work as needle minders. I've seen people use some really big needle minders.
The super big fairy door.
That's
and
the
then
yeah. So that's
those
fairy
are
doors. B is fairy doors.
C is if you would like the night sky.
And Jason made these ones.
I made these ones?
Yep, you did.
Oh, okay. I can't remember what I made and what I didn't make.
You made the book ones too.
Yeah, I knew I made the book ones, but and then so C is the night sky, and then D is books. So
and I have multiple colors.
We have multiple colors. There's like green. There's like a generic type of brown. We have purple, blue, pink. So we have other colors.
Yeah. So just put anything if you want any of those. Just enter it.
That's 4D. 4D for the books.
So there will be at least 1 needle minder winner, possibly more.
Where'd the lid for that one go? Oh.
So that's 5 giveaways. The first 2, it's for everybody. The other ones is for everybody as well, but only 1 person will win, possibly more on the needle minders.
So real quick, there's only 1 person who will win a pumpkin bag. Only 1 person who will win a hand-dyed fabric, which we will random draw for those.
Yeah.
On the needle minders, it depends on how many people sign up as to whether we will do random draws or first come, first serve.
No. Maybe? Yeah, I guess so. Like, if there's only like 3 people that enter for needle minders, you probably all will get it, unless you all want the exact same one, which, it would only be like the flower, because there's multiple fairy doors, multiple night skies, and multiple books. So
1, and then the letter that corresponds for the pattern. 2 with the letter that corresponds for the sticker, 3 if you want the pumpkin bag, 4 if you want the hand-dyed fabric, 5 with the corresponding letter for the needle minder.
Yes.
Okay.
And don't say giveaway or win or anything like that. That would bring out trolls. So yeah, that's our giveaway. I hope you are excited for that. I'm excited to give
There's
stuff
a
away.
lot to it. We're so sorry. This has become a big ordeal. But, yeah. Excuse me, I just breathed in wrong. So excited.
Yeah. So that's our giveaway. We really appreciate you watching us. We so appreciate your support. We wouldn't be here without you guys. So thank you.
Could we put up at the very end of the video for a little while, like a text thing of what to type in for the giveaway?
I mean, we could. I think it might be easier to just put them across the top as we're saying them. Would that be easier? I don't know.
Well, my thought is if you have something at the very end, then at the end of the video, as they're typing in their comment, they can pause the screen and see exactly what they're writing in.
Okay.
So they can be sure.
I will try to do that. No guarantees.
Sorry, I'm trying to make this easy on you guys.
So then we're just to life updates. Work's been busy for both of us. We're both dealing with a little bit of burnout, and that burnout is seeping into all areas of my life, at least, and I think it's with Hidden's too. Work's just continuing to be stressful. We've made some progress on issues at Mariner, which is where I work, but there's also other issues that are not getting resolved or are popping up or whatever. Do you have anything to add about yours?
The semester's over.
Yeah, so hopefully...
So the traditional school year's over. We're into the summer semester. But, I mean...
So hopefully yours will be calming down a little bit for a while.
It is a little calmer. We're working on some summer projects. Had a really wonderful opportunity with some alumni who came in recently, who they were looking for information on their era of our school, and we were able to get them what they were looking for and talk more about like what they were wanting, and were able to meet their needs. And it was just really nice to sit and chat with them about their experience at the school and what they remember. There was one lady who came in. When she attended school here, it was before the library was built.
Oh, wow. So
hearing where they got their books from and how they did their books, it was really neat to talk to her about that. And so, yeah, it reaffirmed to me how much we need to preserve the memory of our school, and like how much people do really want to see it. So.
And then, I don't know, do you want to discuss that or no?
I mean, we have animals in our walls, and our AC overflowed again recently.
Yeah.
But
so it's just more life problems, you know. The usual.
Yeah.
But happy news, 2 of my siblings got engaged. So that's excited. So we have
the same week.
Yes.
One got engaged on Monday, the other one on Saturday. It was very funny.
It was Tuesday. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, it was Tuesday and Saturday.
So we had the game night on Monday.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's fun. We're looking forward to...
I mean, in Hall, I could talk about how I've bought more games, which I shouldn't have.
Yes, he bought more games.
So.
Oh,
also, Free RPG Day is coming up next month on like the 26th.
Okay.
And I didn't know this. There's an RPG for Root.
Oh, interesting. Root is a new game he bought.
Yeah. It's a board game where like it's a furry woodland critters in a forest. Do I have a type? Yes. It's my wife's type. The game is described as Redwall meets Risk. It's called Root. We have yet to play it because it looks very complicated. But
I told him
we're
he has to
excited
play with someone else first to figure it out.
I'm going to play with her first. She's going to be in the first round. We're going to find a day where she's super rested, super happy, and she's all excited for it. And we're going to play it together as a couple. And that's what we're going to do.
Or you can figure it out with some of my siblings.
Or I can figure it out with you. Because you're my favorite of all of your siblings.
Also, for anyone
Obviously.
who doesn't know, RPG is role-playing game.
Yes.
I didn't know that before I met him, so, you may not know that either.
That's true. Why would you have known that before you met me?
I think I'd heard about some of these things, but it wasn't part of my world, so I don't know. I think that's everything for us. But thank you again so much for watching. We appreciate it, and we hope you'll come back next time. Happy stitching!
Happy stitching! Yay! Woo! Hi, FlossTube! Happy news today. Hi, FlossTube! Do you want to start it your way?
Sure.
Okay. That'll be a blooper, I guess.